Welcome to Parkway North Football's Top 10 Moments of 2009. Number 10. In the team's first game of the year, the 2009 Vikings hit the road to Cape and showed once again that Parkway North was one of the top teams in the entire state. Jamie Buchanan, Trent Powell, and Robert Wilson all scored early touchdowns to give the Vikings an opening night 50-0 victory over the Tigers. Number 9. Another 99-yard touchdown run. Jamie Buchanan's 99-yard touchdown run in the opening round of the state playoffs gave the Vikings a 21-7 lead over Rolla. This 99-yard TD run was North's second in the last 3 years, except this one was not on ESPN.
Go, baby, go! 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 Yeah! Go!
Number 8. The quick strikes of the North offense was able to put teams away in 2009. Trent Powell scored on the first play of the game against Marquette on a 52-yard burst, while Culver Plant and Dorian Hobbs hooked up on a 50-yard TD pass to put the game away over the Mustangs. Against the Colts in Week 9, Robert Wilson's quick trap up the gut put the Vikings on top for good and led North to another state playoff berth and a 41-10 rout over Parkway Central. As time expired, Culver Plant connected with Trent Powell for this 18-yard TD pass, putting the Vikings up 24-0 going into halftime. Number 7. The special teams were definitely special for the Vikings of 2009. Reserve player Dornay Towers was not a stomach falcon, but definitely flew like one as he broke up multiple wedges on North's kickoff team. The Vikings punt team did some serious damage at Cape as Austin Paul scooped up a fumble after a vicious hit by Dylan Abbott. The North Bonsai team gave the Vikings its first score against Webster in a Week 5 matchup with a swarming block punt attack. After the Vikings cut the Webster lead to 20-14 with under a minute left to play, North gave themselves a chance to win with this onside kick recovery in a battle of two top-ranked teams in the state of Missouri. Parkway North took advantage of their advanced scouting report and surprised University City with this onside kick recovered by Kenny Simmons. Number 6. The Pick Sixes. Mitch Hansen pulled a season hat trick with 3 pick sixes, returning 2 against Parkway Central in Week 9 that put the dagger in the Colts. Hansen returned 2 fourth-quarter interceptions on a memorable senior night and 1 week later, Mitch was added again at Kirkwood to spark the Vikings to its 3rd district championship in 4 years. Hansen's 3 returns for touchdowns set a school record. Number 5. The Rumbles. Tackle Carl Miller took a fumble return for a touchdown against Parkway Central on senior night to ice the big win over the Colts, and then he picked off a Kirkwood pass and rumbled, stumbled, but did not fumble downfield before getting tackled in the third quarter against the Pioneers. The win over Kirkwood knocked the Pioneers out of the state playoffs. Number 4, 4 overtimes. It took the Vikings 4 OTs to finally beat the Rolla Bulldogs in the first round of the state playoffs. James Hawkins scored twice in overtimes number 2 and 3, with the third overtime being a 37-yard score on an 8:35 counter trap. Aaron Hummert booted the game winner in the fourth overtime before Rolla's attempt at tying the game in overtime number 4 hit the upright and the crossbar before falling short. The Vikings won the state's third longest game in Missouri State high school football history, 38-35, and maybe the most exciting game of the 2009 season. Number 3, the Viking defense. In a season where big hits and gang tackling were in abundance, the North defense swarmed, pounded, and only surrendered 9 points a game to lead the Suburban South Conference in team defense. The Viking defense also set a school record with 5 shutouts and led the team to the Missouri State semifinals. Big hits and gang tackling highlighted the 2009 season as the defense kept many victories in their 11-win season. Number 2, the big second quarter against Parkway Central in the state quarterfinals advanced the Vikings to the school's first ever state semifinal appearance before a packed Saturday night crowd at Parkway Central. Jamie Buchanan's 78-yard run with about 3 minutes to play in the first half put the Vikings on top for good. With just about a minute left to play in the half, Mitch Hansen's 11-yard TD reception put the game out of reach as the Vikings once again beat the Colts. Number 1, another record-breaking season for North football. The Vikings finished the season 11-2, won their third district title in 4 years, and advanced to the state semifinals for the first time in school history. The Vikings also finished ranked number 3 in the state polls and have now accumulated a 37-9 record in the past 4 years, which stands third best in the St. Louis metro area. The question now remains, will the 2010 team go one step further and get the Vikings to the Dome on Thanksgiving weekend